Hey, seventh graders, welcome to your week 2 homework review. We are looking at adding and subtracting integers this week. Remember, integers is just a fancy way of saying positive and negative numbers. So just some quick refreshers at the top for you. That if we have the same sign, we're going to add the numbers and keep the sign. So our negative numbers are going to get more negative. Our positive numbers are going to get more positive, right? It's going to increase the number. If we have different signs, we're going to subtract and keep the larger sign. Think money. You've heard this a billion times at this point. But if I have negative $63 and I have to give you $5, right? If I'm adding, increasing 5 positive dollars and giving them, then my number is still going to be negative, but less negative, right? If I have a positive amount, I owe someone more than I have, my answer is going to become negative. So let's take a look again. Think money. If I have negative $63 and someone gives me $1, I now have negative $62, right? I'm still below zero, but I'm getting a little bit closer. Negative 55 and negative 30, the sign is the same. They're both negative, so we're going to add them. So 55 plus 30 is 85, but they stay negative. 37 and 85, the signs are opposite. Subtract. Flip it the right way, okay, to help your thinking. So even though 37 is in front, you can still say 85 take away 37, okay? Feel free to flip them in the way that makes sense when you have to subtract them. So 37 and 85, if we subtract them, we're left with 48. The larger number is positive, so this answer stays positive. If we have negative 15 and positive 81, opposite signs subtract. 81 take away 15 is 66. Larger number is positive, so the answer stays positive. Down the bottom, negative 86 and negative 32, the signs are the same. Add the values. 86 plus 32 is 118. It stays negative. 77 plus negative 54, the signs are opposite. Subtract. 77 take away 54 is 23. Larger number is positive, so our answer stays positive. If you have questions on this, please bring them to class with you. At this point, you can go ahead and stop this video. The link will be given to you again when you're ready to look at the next set of questions. I hope you stopped. I hope you stopped. All right, next set. Hey, seventh graders, we are taking a look again at adding integers. Quick reminders that when our signs are the same, we add the values, keep the sign the same. If our signs are different, we're going to subtract the numbers and keep the sign of the larger number. So let's dive right in. We have 36 and 55. The signs are opposite. We subtract. Remember, flip them in the way that makes sense to your brain, okay? 55 take away 36 leaves me with 19. Larger number is negative, so my answer is negative. Negative 31 plus negative 8. They have the same sign. We add. 31 plus 8 is 39. It stays negative. 16 plus 5, opposite sign, subtract. 16 take away 5 is 11. Larger numbers positive, stays positive. Negative 98 plus negative 11, they're both negative. We add them together. 98 plus 11 is 109. It stays negative. 11 plus negative 33. Opposite sign, subtract. 33 take away 11 is 22. Larger numbers negative. The answer is negative. Last one, negative 67 plus negative 68, same signs combined. 67 plus 68 is 135. It stays negative. If you have questions, please bring them with you to class. That is the end of this homework review. So stop your video. All right, Nuggets, let's take a look at subtracting. When we subtract, and it's up top for you, to subtract, change the signs, add the numbers. You might have heard this before as keep, change, change. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. What I suggest is, since all of these are the same skill, I would do that first to make sure that I'm not going to forget and make any errors. So I'm going to come through. Every first number is the keep. Don't change it. It's beautiful. Leave it exactly how it is. We're going to change the sign, and we're going to change the sign of the number behind it. So subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. Now, I know you might be asking why. That doesn't make sense. Look at it this way. If I have negative 86 and I'm subtracting a negative 72, when I subtract, I'm going to be going to the right and getting closer to 0. So that's the same as adding a positive, all right? So keep, change, change. We're going to change this negative to positive and make 37 negative. Change this minus to a plus, make this number negative. Change this to a plus, make this guy negative. Plus, 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 plus. All right, so after we've done the keep, change, change for all of them, now we can come in and do the answers. We're following the same rules for addition, right? We've literally just made them all addition problems. So remember, when we are adding, if the signs are the same, add the values, keep the sign. If the signs are different, subtract the values, keep the sign that is larger. So negative 86 plus positive 72, they're different. 86 take away 72 is 14. Larger number is negative. 79 plus a negative 37. Signs are opposite. We subtract. 79 take away 37 is 42. Larger number is positive. Positive 90, negative 80. Signs are opposite. Subtract. 90 take away 80 is 10. Larger numbers positive. Negative 41 and negative 68. Signs are the same. Combine. 41 plus 68 is 109. They stay negative. Negative 47 and 75. Opposite signs subtract. 75 take away 47 is 28. Larger numbers positive. Negative 82. Positive 36, opposite signs subtract. 86 take away, or I'm sorry, 82 take away 36 is 46. Larger numbers negative. We're going to go ahead and stop right there. Seriously, stop. Please stop. Stop now. All right, sweet faces, welcome back to your homework review, where we are adding and subtracting integers. Remember last time we talked about when we subtract, we need to keep, change, change. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find all of my subtraction problems, and I'm going to do that right away. So 3 subtraction problems. I'm going to go in and do the keep, change, change. Change this to a positive and a positive. Positive and a negative. Positive, positive. All right, now I'm ready to rock and roll. Remember, when we're adding, signs are the same, they grow. Signs are opposite, we subtract. Keep the sign of the larger number. 76 and 51, both positive, we add. 76 plus 51 is 127. Negative 54, negative 61, same signs, we add. 54 plus 61 is 115. It stays negative. Negative 7, positive 8, opposite signs subtract. 8 take away 7 is 1. Larger numbers negative. 71 and 59, opposite signs subtract. 71 take away 59 is 12. Larger numbers positive. 82 and negative 53, opposite signs subtract. 82 take away 53 is 29. Larger numbers positive. Negative 69, negative 11, the values have the same symbol. So go ahead and add them. 69 plus 11 is 80. It stays negative. That is the end of this assignment. Please stop your video. You should not be watching right now. Did you stop your video? All right. Last assignment, my loves. It would not be a Mathletes class if we didn't throw in a little PEMDAS. So quick refresher, when we add, signs are the same, it grows. Signs are the difference, it goes. Add them together, subtract if they're different, keep the sign of the larger one. Remember, in the land of subtraction, we keep, change, change. Let's do this, Mathletes. We are going to start with the parentheses first. Negative 22, positive 11, opposite sign subtract. Negative 22 and 11 leaves us with negative 11. Rewrite, rewrite, rewrite. So now I am left with adding and subtracting. So if I want to combine these, I can do it in any way, shape, or form. 18 and negative 16 leaves me with 2. 2 plus negative 11 leaves me with negative 9. Over here, starting with the parentheses, negative 24 and 13 is negative 11, plus the exponent, 15 squared is 225. Opposite sign, subtract 225, take away 11, 214. Larger numbers, positive. Negative 19 plus 3 squared minus 23. Remember, subtracting is the same as adding the opposite. Keep, change, change. So we're going to start with 3 squared, which is 9. Rewrite, rewrite, rewrite. Negative 19 and 9 is negative 10. Plus 23 leaves us with 13. Positive because the larger number is positive. 10, take away 32, take away 10. Add the negative, add the negative. 10 and negative 32 is negative 22. Plus negative 10 makes it negative 32. Down here, we're going to change this to a keep, change, change. Negative 20 and 24 leaves us with positive 4. Plus 14 is 18. Last one, we have a keep, change, change, a keep, change, change. Negative 12 and negative 5. Put those together. Our answer is still going to be negative. It's going to be 17. Rewrite. 17 plus 6 gives me negative 11. Plus 4 gives me negative 7. All right, kiddos, that's the end of our homework review for this week. If you have questions, please bring them with you to class or send me a message. Have an amazing weekend, Mathletes.